The balloon who feared letting go. In the heart of Brightwood Park, a shiny red balloon named Sky lived a very careful life. While the other balloons bobbed and bounced toward the clouds, Sky preferred to stay exactly where she was. She had big, expressive eyes that sparkled with curiosity, but her string was always wrapped tightly around a warm, familiar finger. To Sky, the world was a beautiful place, but only as long as she stayed close to the ground. Sky's best friend was a young boy named Leo. Leo took Sky everywhere. They went to the ice cream stand, the library, and the big wooden slide. Sky felt safe when Leo held her string. She loved the way his hand felt, sturdy and reliable. She would nudge his shoulder playfully, and he would giggle. "I'll never let you go, Sky," Leo would whisper, and Sky would glow with happiness, certain that she was right where she belonged. But one afternoon, a mischievous breeze began to dance through the park. It tickled the leaves and made the kites dance wildly. The wind tugged at Sky, pulling her upward with a sudden playful strength. Sky's big eyes widened in fear. She shivered and bobbed frantically, trying to stay close to Leo's head. The sky looked so big and empty, and the wind felt like a giant hand trying to pull her away from her home. What if I get lost? Sky wondered, her string vibrating with tension. What if I float so high that I disappear into the blue and never see Leo again? She imagined herself drifting alone in the cold, dark space between stars. The thought made her feel small and fragile. She tucked herself behind Leo's ear, wishing the wind would just go away and leave them in their quiet, safe corner of the world. Suddenly, Leo tripped over a stray root near the old oak tree. As he reached out to catch his balance, his fingers slipped. The string, once so secure, slid through his palm like a silken snake. "Oh no!" Leo cried out, reaching upward. Sky felt a sudden terrifying lightness. She was no longer anchored. She was drifting, rising, and moving away from the only hand she had ever known. Sky tumbled through the air, spinning in circles. She zoomed past the high branches of the oak tree, where a squirrel paused to watch her go. She soared over the red-tiled rooftops of the houses near the park. Her heart, if a balloon can have a heart, pounded against her plastic skin. But as she rose, the panic began to fade. The air up here was fresh and cool, and the view was unlike anything she had ever imagined. The higher Sky went, the more the world opened up. She saw a shimmering river that looked like a ribbon of fallen stars winding through the valley. She saw tiny cars that looked like colorful jelly beans crawling along the roads. The world wasn't scary. It was magnificent. Sky realized that being high up didn't mean she was lost. It meant she was seeing the big picture of where she had come from. As she drifted over a grassy hillside, Sky saw a young girl named Maya sitting all alone. Maya looked sad, her chin resting on her knees. Sky felt a surge of warmth. She dipped low, the wind guiding her right toward the girl. When Sky's bright red shadow passed over Maya, the girl looked up and gasped. A huge smile broke across Maya's face, and she reached out to wave. Sky realized she could bring joy to new places too. Sky reached the level of the clouds, soft, puffy giants that looked like mounds of whipped cream. She felt a sense of peace she had never known. She wasn't afraid of the height anymore. She understood now that her string wasn't what kept her safe. Her courage was. She could float, she could dance, and she could trust the wind to carry her to exactly where she needed to be. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in strokes of violet and gold, Sky looked back toward Brightwood Park. She knew Leo was down there, and she would always carry the love of his hand in her heart. But Sky wasn't a balloon who was held anymore. She was a balloon who had learned to fly. Letting go didn't mean losing yourself. It meant finding out just how high you were meant to rise.